What's up, boys and girls? The Gypsy. Back at it again. Back at it all over again. I'm a fucking pirate right now. A bounty, you know. Well, fucking fuck the bookies, yeah. Fuck the bookies, you know. Fuck the bookies, you know. You guys believe in bookies. What? But the bookies said, you know, the bookies said that Ruiz was gonna get knocked the fuck out by AJ. The bookies said, you know what? You know, the bookies also said that, you know. The bookies also said that, you know, fucking Sean Porter, you know, the odds, you know, he's supposed to be a lot fucking, you know, it's negative fucking 5,000 against Terrence Crawford. It's not really that fucking like that, if you know what I'm saying. It's not. Really, it ain't like that. The bookies said it, that's why. Fucking ridiculous, you know. The bookies in this fight are dying fucking retarded, you know what I mean? And if you believe that somehow, Vegas has something to play with these fights, you're a fucking idiot. Because they don't. Even though, yes, logical sense will tell you they do, and I always thought to be the case with almost since the fucking shit, since the 90s, when the, you know, mafia and all that shitty time, there is no fucking mob influence. There's the promoter influence. The promoters play a huge factor on the fucking judges. The promoters themselves are fucking like mafioso motherfuckers. You know what I mean? The promoters play the game. You know, if the A side's promoter is in charge, well, guess what, buddy? That guy, whoever is the A side, has the biggest chance to win. Obviously, you know what I mean? No matter what the case may be, and the odds are somehow dictated that way. You know what I mean? Dictated that way, brother. That's exactly how it is. You know, it's crazy how some motherfuckers, you know, think that the bookings somehow play a factor in the outcome of a fucking fight. And that's how most people think about the Tank Davis versus Rolley. This fight right here, Tank versus Rolley, bro. Tank's in deep trouble. And motherfuckers know it. That's why it's catching a lot of attention. It's not because Rolley's big ass fucking mouth and shit that he's saying. No. He's a legitimate fucking danger to this dude. Just because Comey knocked out fucking Marinos, whatever his fucking name is, that gay motherfucker that ran around the whole fucking ring against Rolley. Because he was too scared to get fucking hit and lost the fight by one round, I'm mad, because he caught up in the end. He was losing the first 7 fucking rounds. He was doing shit, getting touched up, getting hurt. He got hurt maybe 2 to for sure. 3, I can't remember. Fucking wobbled, hold on for dear life. His legs were fucking, you can see his legs. It was there. With Comey, there's 2 reasons why he got knocked out against Comey. If you don't know why. The reason why he got knocked out against Comey is because Comey, first of all, unlike Rolley, he does not go every time he throws a fucking punch. You know what I mean? That's one reason, but that's not the major reason, because Rolley's still caught up a couple times here and there. Is the major number 1 reason why he got knocked out is because he underestimated Comey's power, Marinos. That's why he got knocked out. If you watch how he gets knocked out, he lets his chin up in the air, no guard, nothing, no ducking, diving, none of that shit. He gets it straight down the pipe. It's almost like he took a dive. That's how it looked like. I'm not saying he took a dive. I don't think he did. I think he underestimated the power since he experienced Rolley's power, but he never took a shot like that from Rolley. He took shots that grazed him and hurt him. In some cases, it was little lock-on shots, hooks that Rolley landed, but obviously 1-2 shots is not going to make a difference. I think he really didn't respect the power of Comey, and that's the reason why. I think Rolley hits a lot harder than Comey does, honestly. I'm pretty confident that Rolley hits harder than Comey. I'm pretty confident. Because the kid puts everything behind his punches, that's why. And he's bigger. At least I think he is bigger from the looks of things. I'm not exactly sure. I can't quote me on that. But he's faster than Comey. If you put Comey up against Rolley, Rolley beats Comey. You guys don't fucking realize what the fuck you guys saying about Rolley. I'm not a fucking fan of this dude. I think he's a fucking clown myself. But Rolley, my friend, fucking spars with Teofimo Lopez. And he gives hard time to that guy. So how do you rate Rolley then? Just because he has 14 wins and 12 knockouts against tomato cans doesn't mean shit. The guy is dangerous. He beat Marinas, and I don't want to hear none of that shit because Marinas. No. One of you, those are just fucking straight up haters of the kid. They don't like the motherfucker. He beat him by 1 round. He was the one that initially won all 7 rounds, and he started to make mistakes. He got frustrated somewhere around the 8, and he didn't do what he was doing in the first, the aggressive factor that he had in the first to the 7th. When it came to the 8th round, and he started losing rounds, but he won from 1st to 7th, bro. He won all those rounds, and then from after that 8 to fucking 12, it was Marinas. I gave Marinas all those later rounds because Rolley touched him. It wasn't like the rounds weren't competitive. It was competitive, but Marinas would fucking edge it out every single time. He would edge it out. And he would edge it out by what? Running around, frustrating the shit out of Rolley. And Rolley he's just throwing a lot of bombs and missing. But guess what, guys? Tank can't do that. Well, I'm not saying he can't do that. He probably can if he specifically trains for that shit. Mr. Insecure Tank that fucking pushes the guy off of a stage because he looks better than him physically. I'm not talking about facially because they both look ugly as fuck to me, honestly. They're both ugly motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Actually, I'll take it back. Tank's a little bit better looking than fucking Rolley is. Facially. Physically, Rolley's better looking. It's like body-wise. He's better looking. And none of the gay homo fucking shit over here. I'm just talking about this guy was insecure. This is the only reason why I'm mentioning this because this guy's fucking insecure and he pushed the guy off the stage because he did not physically look better than fucking the other guy. That's who Tank is. That's your fan, man. And you guys are a fan of that gay boy, bro. Like, I'm a fucking he's a gay boy. You know what I mean? Anyways. This is literally the first time I'm interested in his fights. Tanks. Never cared about Barrios. Never cared about who the fuck Isaac Cruz. I watched it afterwards, Isaac Cruz, and he definitely beat fucking Tank. And I was not interested in those fights. This is the fight I'm interested in. You know why? Because there's a huge possibility he gets knocked the fuck out by Rolley. That's why. There's a huge possibility. And that could happen from 1 to 12. It can be anywhere in that vicinity because this kid is very consistent. And he does not, look, it's fucking funny. The media like, oh, what horrible fucking boxing skills, bro. He's an awkward style fighter that doesn't get hit often. What's that hard to understand? Like, he does not get hit often. Rolley does not get hit often. And he delivers his shots with devastating fashion. Just because it's a style that you have not, a style or a type of fight that you've never seen in your entire life. I mean, to be honest, I'm one of those guys. I don't think I've ever seen who's close enough to this guy's style. Like, he uses a Philly shell, just like Floyd or whatever, but he throws jabs to the body. He starts our body, and then he goes up to the head. I mean, he's quick with the back and forth. He's not like a Bivol that goes back and forth and always be ready to go even further back, if need be. But he goes back and forth in very fast pace, and good timing. He's good timing. His accuracy was kind of off against Marinas, but he still got the to my eyes, I don't know, bro. You guys are fucking blind as fuck. If you think you're just haters, bro, just straight up fucking haters, or people that know that's not true and they still like deny it in their fucking gay brain that they think Tank won because of Tank fanboys. I mean, my bad. Marinas won because they hate the fucking Cuban. They hate the Rolley because of his big mouth. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Come on, you hate the Rolley because of his big mouth, because of his ugly face? Come on, bro, that's not an excuse, bro. He definitely 100% beat the crap out of. He didn't beat the crap out. He beat him by 1 round. He was a close fight, and you know, with close fights, unlike the fucking Marinas, dude, he knew he lost, bro. He was like, "Oh, Maria, I won, Maria." No, you didn't, motherfucker. You lost that fight. Don't go Maria, Maria, when you know damn well that you fucking lost that fight. You know what I mean? There was no chance in hell that you won that fucking fight when you lost the first 7 rounds against this dude. You lost. He was running. He was chasing after you, and even after that, even the rounds that I gave Marinas, he was still chasing him. It was only maybe like 2 rounds where Marinas turned the tables and made. Took ring generalship, and he was the one that was in the center of the ring. You know what I mean? And trying to bully Rolley. That's just fucking ridiculous. Like he's bullying the majority around, and he's landing the shots either whether it's body or it's head. What? So if Marinas gets a chance, I mean, like some of these rounds, Marinas only landed like 2 or 3 shots, bro. He got hit with. Rolley threw a lot, but let's say if he threw 20 punches or 10 punches, he landed maybe out of the 20, like, fucking maybe like 7 of them, 8 of them. He missed a lot, but he landed more than, let's say, 30% of his shots, 25% he landed. And this is all, I'm talking about from 1 to 7, the amount of left punches that Marinas landed were not even in the double digits, in my opinion, bro. It never even got to fucking double digits, bro. In some cases, it never even passed 5 punches in a single goddamn round, where he's also getting hit to the body, he's getting hit to the face, he's getting cracked left and right, bro. But, you know, it's crazy. The narrative is so fucking crazy. It's the same shit with, like, Charlo. The motherfucker got beat up by Castaño. Bro, it was a close fight. It was a draw, bro. You got fucking beat up by Castaño in the first fight, and the guy, Castaño, came in the second fight. He came in the second fight to overdo in order to be able to knock the fucking loser out, and then he gets knocked out in the process because he wastes his energy. His legs aren't there anymore because he wastes his energy trying to knock the motherfucker out when he could have just conserved it and won He just won, just like how he should have won the first fight, Castaño versus Charlo. This is what I'm talking about. Castaño should be the real champion, and Charlo he's been gifted multiple times. The Charlo that's in the 154, the younger brother, he's been gifted multiple times. He's been gifted in the fight with Vanez. He's been gifted with the fight with no, he wasn't gifted with Harrison, that's for sure. Yeah, he definitely lost that one too. He was gifted with the Castaño. There was another one that he was also gifted besides Vanez. And Harrison, that actually. Well, yeah, that's it. Actually, those are the 3 dudes. There's Vanez, Martinson beat him, and they gave it to him. Harrison definitely beat him. But this time they made the right decision. And then you have fucking Castaño, who definitely beat him. And that's 3. He should have 3 losses on his resume. Legitimately, 3 losses on his resume, but he doesn't have him. Instead of 1. 3. You know? He's glorifying a fucking loser. It's the same shit with this dude. Glorifying a fucking Tank. Glorifying a fucking loser, bro. Like, Tank hasn't fought anybody special, bro. You know why the fight never took fucking place besides Pedraza and Barrios? I can't think of anybody that he's fucking fought special-wise. And Barrios was weight trained. Pedraza was also technically a weight trained dude, but he's weaker and smaller and he's not strong physically. You don't have to be big. He's not physically strong. He's not a really worthy of mention. Barrios weight trained, and Barrios is not even a puncher of any kind of danger. You know what I mean? He loses to Isaac Cruz, they gift him a decision. Oh, you know what? Tank won, bro. The fuck is wrong with you guys, bro? Are you guys fucking fanboys, or are you fucking... Do you actually like what you're watching? You know what I mean? You think Rolley doesn't have fucking skill, Jimmy? You're gonna find out if Rolley has actual skill. I'd be surprised if fucking Tank is able to hit him out any bit in this fight, and he gets fucking countered every time he moves in. And he decides to run around, and the only way if Tank fucking makes it out of this fight, if he runs around and survives, bro. That's the only way I see. If he does not do that, if he brings the pressure like he did against, let's say, Pedraza, let's say he brings the same pressure that he brought against fucking Barrios or whatever, any one of those type of guys that he fought, he brings Isaac Cruz. If he does the same thing as Isaac Cruz, maybe he survives. But if he doesn't do that, he does the other, there's a high probability this fool gets knocked out to Saturday. It's a very high probability, because he will get cut. You know, even if he's putting up his guard, he's going to get hit, and he's going to feel everything behind that punch that Rolley's going to throw him. And Rolley's going to throw in numeration. This guy is, they even offered Martinez a rematch. That motherfucker never took it. You know why? Because he lost the fight, you dumb motherfuckers. You know, they say the world is full of motherfucking idiots. It really is fucking full of idiots, bro. You guys are just fucking straight up haters, bro. Like, it has nothing to do with it. You guys are fucking haters. Fanboys, dick suckers, honestly. Who the fuck thinks that? I mean, come on, man. Did you literally watch that fight, or you just pretend to watch it and say, oh, yeah, I think because everyone else says it, I think fucking Martinez definitely won that fight. No, he didn't. Watch it again. It's a very, it's a 1 round difference. 1 round, literally 113, 115, whatever you want to call it, yeah. Martinez definitely lost that fight. Maria! Like that, Maria! Anyways, fuck that motherfucker. It's about this fight. Tank versus Ding. Ask yourself why the first fight never happened, Jimmy, from BDA. Ask yourself, motherfucker, why did the fight never happen the first time around? Because he was a danger. That's why this guy, Tank, has developed a confidence after beating Barrios. He even says it in one of his interviews. I fucking knew it too, but I had to be fucking sure. When he came out of his own mouth, I was 100% sure. He's talking about the lights and show. No. He felt confident enough to be able to beat Rolley after he beat Barrios. He wasn't sure about himself to be able to beat Rolley after he beat Barrios. He wasn't. He wasn't sure about himself. That's 100%. Just like AJ's bitch ass 100% knows that he gets knocked out by fucking Wilder. Whether you clowns believe that shit or not, that's facts. I don't give a shit. His body language is everything screams, I'm afraid of fucking Wilder. He brings about $50-100 million conversation. The guy, obviously, Wilder doesn't carry that kind of money. But why do you bring out a conversation like that when it's all about percentages? It's because he's fucking afraid of the fight. That's why he doesn't want that fight. He brings money into the equation because he doesn't want the fight. He doesn't talk about percentages. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, because they're going to rob his family. No, he's going to be undisputed. Fuck all that shit. You would have been undisputed. You would have made a lot of money. You didn't do it. Tyson Fury came in there and fucking took your show. Like I predicted he was going to do years back. I was like, he's going to beat Wilder and then he's going to come for AJ. But AJ is too coward right now to fucking fight Usyk so they can get the wheels turning so we could end up having a fight either with Usyk or AJ, against Tyson Fury and create the undisputed champion. Anyways. That's a different story. That's heavyweight. We're talking about Rolley and Tank here. Okay? Excuse me. Rolley and Tank. They disregarded Bivol a long time ago, too. They said Bivol ain't shit. Yeah, you picked unanimous decision, Jimmy. I congratulate you for that shit, bro. Congratulate you a lot for that. Yes, go. You picked unanimous. I didn't want to pick unanimous decision, even though I knew that should be the right decision. But how would I know, man? Motherfuckers rob motherfuckers left and right. If it was a fair fucking thing, I would have picked fucking unanimous decision. I picked fucking draw for a reason. And it was about to be a draw against Canelo versus Bivol. The reason why I picked it is because Motherfuckers rob. They promote losers, man. They promote losers. And I said, I hope motherfucker takes that W. I hope he fucking takes that W. I wish he does. But for now, I'm just gonna stick with a draw. And shit, behold, man, I was not off by 1 round, bro. It took only 1 round difference, and that man wouldn't have won. Bivol would have had a draw against fucking first draw on his resume. Anyways, the fights are not fucking for real. You know what I mean? At least obviously I wouldn't have picked Canelo to win because he was gonna get a beat down, but they would have probably pulled it off a draw. You know what I mean? Anyways, that shit's all nonsense. Because we're going back to Rolley versus. I keep going back and forth. Going Rolley versus Tank. Rolley's about to knock Tank out, bro, in this fight. Tank is gonna get exposed. Isaac Cruz was not the real exposer, right? Isaac Cruz, yeah, he kind of did expose. He was like the first guy to do the thing. I didn't even know about Isaac Cruz. I didn't think Isaac Cruz would win that fight. I think Isaac Cruz, even though he did and they robbed him, I thought Tank was the guy that was going to knock him out with an uppercut. And lo and behold, he landed uppercuts. And Isaac Cruz, well, did he actually land uppercuts? Because he didn't even land uppercuts for a guy that doesn't even move as fast, is not bigger, and does not even hit harder than Rolley does. Boing! Let me tell you something, boys. Let me tell you one fucking thing. Let me tell you one thing. Is it entertaining? Keep on listening all the way before you fucking change the channel. Let me tell you something. Gamboa gave problems to Tank. Rolley knocked out Gamboa in a sparring match. He has. Now think that through. And he fucks with Tio. And they go neck and neck. Think that through, what level this guy is before you make the decision to say that, you know what, man, this guy ain't got the goods, bro. I don't know, he got the horrible legs and everything. They were saying that shit about Wilder for a long ass time, but I guess Tyson Fury proved who Wilder is, right? With the Dillon fight and him fighting Wilder 3 times. I mean, he's about to prove it again, fighting either, Usyk or AJ. I don't think he's retired, Don't ever fucking judge a book by its cover. You do not know the guy. They didn't even know Ruiz, too, for the longest time. I think only, what's his name, Gonzalo knew who Ruiz was. I knew who Ruiz was. I was just hoping that he knocks him, if he can get the gifted decision. I didn't think he was going to knock him out. I knew that Ruiz would beat him. I know he could have outboxing, pushed the pace and beaten fucking AJ. I just didn't. If I really looked into it, which I didn't, I probably would have seen that he would have knocked him out. But I knew that I thought he was going to get robbed by AJ. That was my pick. I think he was going to get robbed by AJ because I don't rate AJ high. A lot of motherfuckers do. I don't even rate this Tank motherfucker high. This ain't no Terrence Crawford. This ain't no Errol Spence. You can't rate this guy high. Who's he fucking fought? No one. He had Gary Russell over there. He avoided like the plague. If he had beaten Gary Russell, we'd be talking right now. Right? We'd be talking right now. We'd be like, yeah, he's got a shot against beating Rolley. He got nothing, bro. This motherfucker is going to go in there and get knocked the fuck out. I'm telling you right now. His movement, he is like, if speed-wise, to be honest with you, they're pretty much the same. But the difference between these guys, speed-wise, is that one is bigger. That's a huge difference. Speed-wise, they're the same. Boxing skill-wise, I would say defensively, Rolley's better than fucking Tank is. You guys are fucking stupid as fuck. Defensively, he's better. Offensively, it might be a different story. Offensively, they're different in so many ways. It's kind of hard to compare. But defensively, Rolley's better. Defensively, he's a better boxer than fucking someone like Tank Davis. Tank has been hit a lot more than fucking Rolley has. Just amateur-wise, I don't give a shit. He's lost 10 fights, 125. It's a learning process. You don't compare amateur. You compare his pro and see what he's able to do against the opposition that he fought recently. And that's it. That's how this shit works, but it's that simple. Anyways, don't compare Coleman with Marinas. Coleman Marinas with the Rolley Marinas. That's two different things. Marinas took the power of Comey and was not as defensively responsible against Comey as he was against what's his name? Rolley. Because Rolley hits harder than Comey. That's why he was more scared against Rolley than against Comey. That's like the same thing as saying Pedraza got knocked out by Tank, but Loma went the distance with Tank. What? So Tank is better than Loma? Are you that fucking stupid? So you think Tank is better than Loma? That doesn't make, I mean, come on, bro. Like, seriously. Anyways, what was I gonna say? What I was gonna say? Yeah, another upset. This is like they were talking about last year being the year of upsets. No, I think this year is the year of upsets. There was I don't remember the last year's fights that vividly, but I don't think this is the year of upsets. This is the year. That's why I said Cambosis. That's why I even picked Ugas to beat Spence, which was surprising. Almost did KO him, but the guy's not a fighter, so that's the reason why he didn't win the fight. He's a guy that gets punched a few bits and he doesn't know what to do. So, Cambosis. Well, Dylan White was never gonna beat fucking Tyson Fury, And who else was there? Bivol, Canelo. That's a big upset. That's the biggest upset there is in this entire year, because motherfuckers still thought Canelo was gonna win. They actually did believe. I knew he was gonna win. The question was whether Canelo was gonna get the fucking decision. Anyways, there's probably gonna be more in the future. We'll see what's gonna happen this year. It's gonna be a special year for boxing. Anyways, Rolley, be prepared to fuck. You see, this motherfucker knocks this dude out. He might be a clown. Yes, I agree. But he's a clown with good defensive skills, good speed, and the difference between Tank and Rolley's. I mean, let me finish this off. Tank does not hit as hard as Rolley. He doesn't. That's one. But there's not a big, huge margin, but there is a margin. You know what I mean? So there is a margin that's decent in size. 20% maybe. Rolley hits harder than Tank does. He is the same speed as they're the same approximately speed wise. He's defensively not as sound as Rolley is, even though Rolley's unorthodox and he's weird, in his way he fights. And on top of that, speed wise is the same. Durability wise, Tank is not as durable as Rolley is. That's a huge factor when you come about talking about grinding it out and pounding each other in the middle of the ring in close quarters. And defensively, if Rolley has that and his chin is better, guess what's happening? The possibility, if I feel like this is what I think, man. I think he's gonna knock him out. So, he's gonna chase him and he's probably gonna hurt him enough times to the point where some part of me says decision. This fight might end up a decision where Rolley would beat him and Tank would be fucking in shock because Mayweather doesn't have his back anymore. You know what I mean? I think that's what's going to happen. It's either that or the fact is it's going to be Rolley catches him somewhere in 6, 7, 8 and takes him out somewhere in the 3 rounds. Yeah, takes him out. He puts a pace on him, a punching power. Puts power behind with hooks from coming from different wild angles because that's what he has, and he catches him. And next thing you know, you see Davis's ass knocked out, or maybe not knocked out all cold, but TKO'd. Yeah, they stopped the fight because of excessive amount of punishment. Because he bullies him around. But if I had to put money on it, I'd probably go with decision. I'd probably see this fight going to the ropes, to the end, where I think Rolley might not get robbed in this fight. I think he might not get robbed because Mayweather has got the shits from Tank, bro. He's got a lot of garbage from Tank, and I don't know if he wants to back him up anymore. I don't think he feels like he wants to back him up anymore. That's the reason why. the promoter, yet again, in charge. Not the fucking Vegas, bro. Vegas make dumbass odds, man. But they sometimes make good odds and they make their money off of it. You know what I mean? They make dumbass odds and they fucking lose. Well, they know their shit, though. They know their shit. You can't really fucking shit on Vegas. They know how to control them. But I'm pretty sure there's moments and times where they do lose money. Let's be real, okay? A lot. And a lot of times. Not just it's a frequent thing with them, you know? They lose money, they gain money, they lose money, they gain money. It's a back and forth thing. You know what I mean? What was I gonna say? Yeah, I think it goes to a decision. I might go decision. It might be a knockout. I don't know, man. I'm going knockout, bro. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go with knockout. I think it's gonna be a knockout. I know for sure winner is fucking Rolley. I'm going with knockout. 6, 7, 8, bro. Let's go with that. Okay. This is the Gypsy. I'm out. Yo. I'm out. Out.